Hello. So, out and about, beautiful sunny day, and it's Heritage Day, well, Heritage Open Days. So it's a bit of a workshop session today, vlogging from. Hence, there's a lot of people with cameras all the way around. Got Duncan here, help me run the session, because it's one of our workshops, and we've got people dotted around. Load just over there, people filming, taking photos and all sorts. So we are at RAF Coltishall, well, former RAF Coltishall, which shut 2006, opened up in the Second World War, and yeah, I've been lucky enough to be able to put workshops on here quite a few times. I think about 30 workshops over the years, and it's been quite interesting seeing it sort of fall into disrepair and then be revived by people taking up occupancy, and a lot of the buildings, I don't know if you can make out, just over there in the distance, some cars parked there. Got the fire service uses bits over here as well. But then the amazing thing is, lots and lots of the old sort of bits and pieces here which make the base interesting are still here, such as these World War II pens that we got here, which would have housed a Spitfire and either side, and we've got these beautiful Hessamine bags, which obviously they're long gone, but the concrete which has remained inside them, that's stand the challenge of the weather out here. And do you know what? It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous. It's been scorching hot, like nearly 30 degrees all week. It's low 20s today, and I'm just really enjoying it. And idea of today is just to walk around the whole base and just enjoy it for what it is. So I'm going to get a photo from here now, hopefully with nobody else in it, which I think might be a bit of a challenge because we've got 20 people we brought along today, and the whole thing is it's free. Anybody could just book a ticket as long as you're up for walking about 5 or 6 miles. We do this once a year, and it's just really nice just to be able to do this. And with everything that's gone on over the last year and a half with COVID, it's nice to have a big group of people just out taking photos as well. And you see now, look, got a Defender driving down the part of the old airfield now, going about his business. Well, it's the same as we are, just going about our business, having a really nice day. So I'm going to focus on getting a couple of photos and get the ball rolling from there. I've just taken a bit of a stomp down inside the pen, so you can actually have a little look now. See what's here, look. Let's check these out. Have a little look at the shape of the structures. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? So I'm guessing linked to this tree here is why this is all broken here. Fairly big old chunky tree there. But oh, this is just gorgeous. Got all the old ivy.
No.
I've just jumped in behind the pens now. Have a little look. And just lining up that shot there, kind of straight onto the side of what was the sandbag, or the Hessamine bags on there. And you can sort of see the thickness of the wall. how much protection it would have had. It's absolutely gorgeous. So much detail on it all. I'm just trying to get some of that in the photos, so I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of focus stacking on this shot, and with that I should be able to get the sandbags at the front, and if you come around this side you can see right in the distance over there there's some beautiful tree roots as well, which I think if I can get both of those in the shot in detail, and also the tree up on the around here, get all that in focus within probably like 3 shots, focus stack that, I think it's going to have some beautiful depth going the whole way through it as well. Got my shutter speed is relatively good, it's on 160th of a second, because there is a bit of a breeze and all these stingy nettles. I'm not wanting those blurred in the photo, I want everything to be tack sharp, same as the leaves on the trees as well, you can see them just whipping around a little bit as well. So yeah, I think if I get all those like that, it should be working for quite a nice shot. So I'm going to get this shot so I can catch up with the rest of the group. So I think I am dawdling behind, but it's nice to get these, get a nice slow pace and get these images. Well, I've moved round to the other side now with the pens. Have a little look. Just got myself one last little photo. And again, so that's the little auxiliary building there. I think they had kept some sort of like motors in there, something to do with the aircraft, getting them going, something like that. But you can start to see, have a little look here. Oh, been told to hang on. Someone's in there, put some of the original cabling on there, look. As well, state of the fuse box. It's pretty awesome. Some of the brickwork as well. Yeah, Leroy there, look. Don't know what he's up to, it doesn't sound good. Take a little wander in here, let's see what we can see. And pretty cool. So this just connects you up with the other pen where we were just at a minute ago. And that's where we were just taking photos over there. But yeah, so that is the World War II pens, Spitfire pens, at RAF Coltishall. Pretty awesome. Hey, look, that's pretty chill, that. Yeah, so I'm going to grab the camera and start making a bit of a stomp, I think, and catch up with everyone else. There you go. Now left the World War II pens and now walking around the outer perimeter on the airfield. And again, there's quite a lot to see. A lot of this is fenced off now though. The old solar farms here. But it's so much. Look at these little lights for the old airfield here. Crouch down, look. I think they're absolutely beautiful. The numbers there as well, look. A 5 and a 10. Yeah, it is proper chilled out here though. You can hear the noises of some of the industrial units working away, and crows, aeroplane far off in the distance, just my footsteps. So on that note, probably catch you in about another 20 minutes when I stomped around to some of the listed blast walls from the Cold War era, and we're going to have a little look at those, get a few photos of those as well. So catch you in a little while. There we go, made it onto the runway. A long way that way, not so far down that way there as well. Fortunately, we're not allowed to get right down onto the far end down there, but by the time we've walked around the base, we are able to get where the numbers are right down the far end there. So from memory, pretty sure that end there was used for landing more, but obviously that's depending a lot on the weather. But the way the wind blows here in Norfolk, it tends to be fairly consistent in the wind direction. So yeah, this is looking pretty cool. You can see here, look, you can see the textures on the actual runway. Look, it's all grooved to help with the water running off, help with standing water, things like that as well. The last thing you want to be doing is landing your aircraft and aquaplaning. Can't imagine that's going to be too much fun. But I think we've got Wayne down there sunbathing. Well, getting a photo, more like. Just gonna have a little nosy, see what he's up to there. Look, shooting straight down the middle. He's well on it. Yeah, straight down that line. Look, loving it. So I am going to push on to. Don't know if you can make it out. Just over there, you've got the World War II, the Cold War blast walls. A few sheep in there as well. And yeah, we can check them all out. So I'm going to go make a bit more of a stomp and catch you in a bit. Well, there we go, just lining up this shot as well. Picking on this yellow line, the barriers, all the weeds sort of growing over it as well, just shooting square onto it. I have dropped on a two-stop soft grad just to try and feather in the sky a little bit as well. No way of getting away from shooting this other than shooting into the sun, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? I like the shot. I've got it in the back of the camera. Looks quite nice as well. Just double checking it as well. A little bit contrasty because you have got some darker foliage around here, and you've got some whites and there's light bleeding in as well. So with a bit of luck, that should work out really nice. So I am going to make an effort now to catch up with everyone else. There's one other person here with me, so it means there's like what, 18, 19 people miles ahead of me. So I'm going to make a bit of a stomp and catch up with people. So catch you in a bit. Well, I'm stomping round the back of the bomb stores here. The blast walls, and God, there's a lot of wasps and stuff all around here. But what I'm trying to do is, I'm looking for something a little bit different composition-wise. This grass is absolutely beautiful. When it's all blown down, it's something really nice about it. It's got lots of different tones on it. And it's pretty sweet, but what I'm trying to do is, what you can see with the camera there, is I'm trying to eliminate some of the clutter behind the shot, and I'm looking for something just a little bit different that I haven't seen from here before as well. And I mean, bloody mindful where I stand, because this grass is really long. You just don't know what's in there. Don't really fancy getting bitten by anything, but Oh, that tower. There's a tower there now which is right in the way of the shot as well. So yeah, it's pretty tricky to get something a little bit different, but I want it. I want a different shot, so I might keep walking a little further the direction I was just walking in, see what we get. Can always drop down in height a little bit. That'll probably get rid of that tower you can see poking out the top there. But walking on this grass is hard going. I'll just stop for a sit down and a drink in a minute as well. I'm a bit parched, and it's absolutely scorching today as well. I think it's about 25 degrees, and it's lovely, but Jesus, I'm unfit. I need to be up in that fitness game, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get now. Well, there you go, 20 foot, not even that from where I just was. Struck gold, right in the middle. Have a little look. I haven't set the camera up yet, but oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that big cloud right above it all as well. I think that's going to add to the scene here. It's all working out really, really nicely. I've got beautiful symmetry here. Walls of balance on the left and the right for the shot. Make sure my camera's right in the middle. I think this is going to work an absolute treat. So I'm going to get myself set up here now. Got a kestrel or something. You're never going to see it, but hovering above the grass. Just over there as well. Looking really, really gorgeous, that is. So yeah, I'm going to get myself set up here as well. Shoot really wide. Gonna be mindful the sun is right the way behind me here as well. So I'm going to watch my shadows not going to get on there. But on the flip side, that's going to lift the shadows on the wall. But it's also going to create some nice bits of highlight and shadow on the grasses as well. So it's really, really going to work well here. And again, decent shutter speed as well is also going to work a treat. And with that, we should then be good to bag ourselves a nice shot. So I'm going to get this little vlogging camera away and get this shot sorted out. See, so what I'm actually trying to do here is there's a lot of really, really old stuff, like there's the military bits and pieces here, and there's a lot of really new stuff where people are leasing the land for, like, you've got the fire brigade, have got a training centre here, you've got the solar farm just here, and I'm trying to eliminate those newer aspects because I want to try and capture what's originally from here. And I think trying to make the effort to just be getting these nice bits, these old bits, I think is going to make the image stand out. So it's going to be worth it because I think it makes the images a lot stronger. And just my opinion, but fingers crossed I'm right, because I think it will certainly, it doesn't time the photos then by having like a brand new fire like testings facility there, or recycling centre, or solar farm which is really shiny. I think it distracts from the image quite a bit. But I'm going to try for this shot here now, so you can get the sense of the scale of all this and see what I can get. Well, sun's disappeared a little bit now, thank God. So it's starting to get a little bit hot there. But I'm now in the bomb stores, far side of the base. So we started off pretty much right the way over there in the distance. Don't think you can see the black on the horizon, but yeah, so we're halfway round the site now, and walking at a proper photographer's pace, really slowly. But check this out, this is where we got some heavy metal doors. Look at the beautiful rust on all these, look. What do you think? Some fairly interesting stuff, eh? So we're going to walk around the other side of here, and these little hardened shelters here, and have a look at these beautiful chains that we got on these doors, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So catch you again in a minute. Here we have it. Made it round to the back end of the bomb stores. Have a little look around. Check all these out. God, there's bugs everywhere for a start. But look at these doors. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. The thickness of them as well, though. Got the vent systems in there as well. Everything is just chunky on them. Earthen rods going all the way up as well. Some serious bits of gear there. Really nice. So I've got a couple of nice photos of the lights that were coming across the shot. So going to see what else we can try and get now. Could be quite interesting, but it's yeah, give the work it, I think. Now walking around this next bit of the bomb stores, and just shooting loads of little bits and pieces I come across, like fire alarm points like this one here, look. Just liking the sort of decay on it. Quite a nice shot of that. And just the contrast of colours. You've got a little bit of green and the brown on there, but shooting at a landscape now as well. Seems to be coming out quite nice for a shot. So I am liking that, and I think I'm going to work with that as well. So I think from here, I'm going to push out here now, head further around the track and the airfield, see what else we can find. So catch you in a little while again. Well, here we go. Made a bit further round, and we're now at the opposite end of the runway. We've got 04 on the runway there for the markers, and we're now just messing around shooting this here. Just grabbing ourselves some shots. Some of the first markers there on the end of the runway. Got some beautiful cloud wisping about on there as well. So I grabbed myself a shot. I'm going to start moving on because we've got not long. We've got just over half an hour now till sunset, and we've still got a quarter of the way to walk around the site, which so far has taken us 4 hours. So yeah, we need to get a bit of a move on. But there's not much more to see as we go around there now. More blast walls. That's about it. We've been in the main bits, like the bomb stores further back down there. There you go, look, sensor scale for the runway. Got Claire there, working on her photo. We've got Mark, Trevor, Wayne, Duncan, and they are literally right on the concrete there. And it is absolutely beautiful. Lovely white marks on there. So yeah, so with that, gonna go and chuck everything back in the bag and get a move on further around the site. So I'll see you all in a minute.